Speaking of wisdom, Ocean Robbins is with us. He's the CEO of the Food Revolution Network and the co-author with his dad, John Robbins, of Voices of the Food Revolution, the website foodrevolution.org. And Ocean, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be with you.
So tell us, what is Food Revolution?
Well, I think that we live in a context right now where what's normal is food that's often genetically engineered. It's mass-produced. It's devoid of fiber and minerals. It's been chemically processed and pesticide contaminated. It's been grown in unsustainable ways. Animals are being treated inhumanely. And it's pseudo-food. You know, it's food-like substances. And we're all paying the price for it. We're paying a terrible price for it. In the United States today, we have the world's highest in history rates of obesity and diabetes. We have levels of chronic illness that are the highest on the planet. More and more people are sick. More and more kids are sick. And we're paying the price economically. 19% of U.S. GDP is going to healthcare costs right now.
Right.
In fact, it shouldn't even be called healthcare. It should be called disease care. Because we're not focusing on the foundations of health, which is a good diet. We're focusing on ameliorating the symptoms of a bad diet. And certain companies are making a whole lot of money selling this stuff. But we're paying the price. And we're calling for a food revolution because I think it's time for a radical change.
Okay, so how does this food revolution that you and your dad are, we're talking with Ocean Robbins, the CEO of the Food Revolution Network, excuse me, co-author with his dad of Voices of the Food Revolution, foodrevolution.org. Tell us about foodrevolution.org, Ocean.
Well, we're launching a Food Revolution Summit the day after tomorrow. We're interviewing 24 of the world's top leaders in movements for healthy, sustainable, humane, and conscious food, including yourself. We're so thrilled to have you on board, Tom. And these
I'm
are people
honored
who
to
are
be
all up to something, you know, making a difference in the world in really big ways. And, you know, over half of them are New York Times bestselling authors. And we're bringing out their voices. We decided to say, you know, what do the experts know about what's really going on with food? If we get away from all the spin, all the hype, everybody trying to make a buck selling a product, what's really going on with our food systems? And how can we distill the wisdom of people who are dedicating their lives to bringing consciousness to this issue? You know, how can we bring that wisdom out to the world?
So you're basically running a webcast, a program?
Yeah, there's going to be 3 interviews every day. For the course of 8 days with these incredible leaders. My dad's doing the interviewing. My dad, John Robbins, is the best-selling author of Diet for New America and many other books. And we're producing this summit together so people can sign up for free at foodrevolution.org and check it out, learn about these incredible speakers, and get access to this powerful information that, you know, it can change your life. But we're not just looking at food personally. We're also looking at how we make healthy food more affordable and more accessible, and how we change government policy so that we really, you know, we make it so that kids can access healthy food without having to be lucky enough to live with rich parents that are super educated. We want to make this more accessible.
Where would you begin? What in your mind, what is the most important first step for people who want to be part of a revolution in food in America?
Well, on a personal level, the beautiful thing is that you can fight the food revolution without swords or bombs. You just need a knife and a fork.
Just become a vegan, basically.
The only collateral damage is better health and more energy and a brighter future for future generations. So you start by looking at your own food choices and how you can participate in more organic, natural, local, sustainable, humanely raised foods, more plants and, you know, plant-based foods, more real food instead of junk food. And, you know, from there, you can keep going. You know, food is so social. You tell your friends, you tell your community. What you do sends out ripples, and it has an impact on what's cool in the world around you. And then you can lobby government. You know, I'm sick and tired of having our government spending tens of billions of dollars subsidizing junk food.
Right.
You know, a lot of the government subsidy in the Farm Bill is going to things like factory farms and high fructose corn syrup and genetically engineered soybeans. And I'd rather see it going to broccoli and healthy stuff, you know, that we know is going to be good for people.
Absolutely. So we're speaking with Ocean Robbins, the CEO of the Food Revolution Network, the co-author with his dad, John Robbins, of Voices of the Food Revolution. Foodrevolution.org is the website. Coming up, 3 interviews a day. I'll be one of them. Every day for how long?
8 days.
For 8 days.
April 27th till May 4.
Okay, April 27th through May 4th. You can sign up over at foodrevolution.org. And I think that this is the core stuff, Ocean. This is, the old cliche, you're nothing if you don't have your health. And at the foundation of this is the fuel. Is the food?
Well, I think you're right. And the irony is that we have a food industry that pays no attention to health for the most part, and we have a medical industry that, for the most part, pays no attention to food.
Right.
I mean, doctors in all their years of medical school get an average of about 24 hours of training in nutrition.
Wow. And even that is training that was provided to them courtesy of the food industry. Ocean Robbins, the website is foodrevolution.org. Thanks, Ocean, for dropping by.
Thanks so much.
Good talking with you.